back at it again. How are y'all doing today? Ryan, Maker238, my channel. Thank you for coming. Yeah. So let's talk about the last video. But I worked so hard on it. It was April Fool's video. So I hope y'all liked it. I really had a lot of fun doing that. That was a lot of fun. I spent the latter part of probably 3 days building it in my spare time, and then I don't know, probably an hour setting up to drop out, and what was that, like half a second it was gone. So it was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Something a little bit different, you know. I'm trying some stuff out. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with the box. If anybody's got any suggestions on what to do with it, let me know. The CA glue held up really well. You see, most of the wood just broke. The CA glue did not. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, so at the end there, I said I'm about to embark on the biggest project I've ever embarked on. Let me show you what that is. As summer approaches, you know, I find myself wanting to play with water more and more as it's hot outside. So, y'all kind of get where I'm going, water. Now let's see, I've built a couple of tree forts, a bunch of playhouses. I've remodeled a couple of RVs. I've remodeled a kitchen. I've built a bunch of little bitty woodworking projects. I've done a lot of little bitty things, but I'm about to do the biggest project I have ever done. And so what I figured I'd do is I kind of let you guys know my thought process on how I got exactly where I am, and kind of get your opinion on some stuff. So at any time during this video, please let me know what you would do differently. If you got any suggestions, if you got any links to videos where people are doing something similar, send them my way. So let me tell you what we got going on. All right, so what I'm gonna be making is a pool, right? I could just buy a pool, but I'm cheap. I bought a bunch of those pools from the big box stores. I've got pumps for days. I've got filters, hoses. I've got all kinds of stuff. I'm not wanting to do that again. So let's talk about what exactly a pool is. Well, what do you mean? A pool's a pool, right? A pool has to really only do one thing. It's got to be able to hold water, contain it, and then cycle that water through a pump and a filter so that you have cleaner water you have cleaner water at the end result, right? That's pretty much what a pool is. It's me, the wife, the kids. How big of a pool do I want? I don't know. I don't want to go too big. I don't want too much I have to try to worry about cleaning up. So, I'm going to show you what I came up with. Ooh, it's a terrible glare in my eyeball. Maybe over here? Yeah. I'm a firm believer in repurposing as much of this environment as we can. And you get to use your imagination, you know, when you do stuff like that. Let's say, you know, I just showed you I'm making a pool, so I need something that contains water, right? This is the Maker Pool version 1.0. Let me show you its features. So my thought is that I could take these ginger ale cans, looking at the wrong screen. These ginger ale cans represent 55-gallon plastic containers that would hold water or anything like that. You can get them at junkyards. They are extremely cheap. My thought is I could get enough of them. I even did the calculations, the circumference, to figure out how many I would need for a 14-foot pool, a 12-foot pool, blah, 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 blah. I would take the 55-gallon drums, put them on their side. I'd make a ring, and then I'd make another ring. Each drum was 24 inches, I think, tall on its side. It would give me a 4-foot pool, right? And then I would use a natural building material. The Play-Doh has been sitting out over a couple days, so it's a little dry. Please excuse that. But the Play-Doh represents cob, a natural building material. They've been using that. It's sand, clay, and straw. That's it. It almost like a primitive concrete. And then what I would do is I would fill in all of my little in-between areas with my cob, and that would give me my form of my pool. Can you kind of see it? Kind of looks like an above ground pool. I mean, it would be more finished out, and it'd be pretty, and we could even hand paint it or this, that, and the other. How am I gonna water seal the cob? There is, I'm not going to pronounce it, but there's this certain type of plaster that they use, and I could not for the life of me come up with a good option on how to seal my cob. I contacted a bunch of epoxy places, a bunch of paint places. They could not guarantee the longevity of it. If anybody out there knows a way to water seal a cob, a natural building material that's still porous enough to where it should accept something, right, to seal it with the water, let me know. Put that down below, man, because I'd still like to know. I can make a hot tub out of this. You know, I still want to build some type of outdoor water thing this way with the 55-gallon things and doing the cob. I want this to happen. So if somebody out there can help me, plaster. Is there a way that I could maybe finish the pool with a nice smooth plaster and then put some kind of watertight protector on that? Well, you just cover the pool. I don't want to do that. I don't want to cover it. So if anybody's got any options on that, please let me know, because I do want to revisit this idea one day. So let me show you where I went next. And when you think about it, anything that holds water could be a pool. And so, with having that mindset that anything that holds water can be a pool, that gives me the opportunity to be a little creative on what kind of pool I'm gonna make, right? And then it came to me. What am I around all day that holds stuff that I know I could probably get one? And so what the wife and I came up with is a roll-off container. You know, like the roll-off dumpsters that you see around, you know, back of just about every single business that there is. They've got one of those roll-off containers, especially construction sites, where you fill them full of stuff. There's like a 20-yard, 30-yard, 40-yard. That could work, right? That's a container that would hold water, that would give me the ability to put my piping in there and all this, that, and the other. But how would I get it to the house, right? I mean, is that even a possibility? So how are we gonna get it here? I want it there. I had a pool there before. Now we got a trimbopoline, but I got the old zip line, right? Y'all guys haven't seen me do the zip line. I've got a zip line break video, but that thing's gonna have to come down for a truck to come in here and give me my roll-off, right? I mean, do I even have the driveway space? Do I have enough clearance for everything? Absolutely. The truck will pull right in here, and they'll back up. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, that's where she gonna go. So with that, why don't we go look at some roll-off containers? So these things get beat up pretty bad because all kinds of stuff gets in them. So that's gonna be really wonky for the size of our pool, right? Then I got to thinking, and then I was looking around, and I found the most perfect one. Watch out. What do you think? It's a trash compactor. That means it's got smooth walls on the inside. It's got a nice smooth bottom for that trash just to slide right on out. What do you guys think? I think that one's gonna work out just fine. I hope so, because I bought it. So I guess that means it's official. And I'm pretty excited. And the Maker Mobile. You guys haven't seen that. Let me show you. Yeah, so I'm really excited. This is my Maker Mobile. This gives us an opportunity to do some projects, I do believe. Like a roof rack. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Next video, you're gonna be seeing me having one of those containers dropped off right yonder square. So until then, hope everybody has an awesome day. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button, means a lot. Helps me out a lot, you know, all that stuff. So anyway, y'all have an awesome day.